Hello everyone, this is Finette from Fan Scrapping here with a real quick video. It is a card, but I'm not going to focus really on the card today. It is about one of my tools that I feel is a must-have for me to have. So I've already taken the liberty of making my card. It is a graduation card for my daughter. She's graduating in about 2 weeks from college. So here's her card. It's a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. The frame here is cut from the silhouette. It is called the Fancy Flourish frame with a mat. The number is 41360. The silhouette here is called Young Lady Graduation Silhouette. It also was cut with the silhouette. The number is 58311. I cut this about 4 times, created an offset shadow for it also, and if you can see, I also put a little bling right there. And then the best daughter sentiment also comes from the silhouette. It is number 62391. Okay. The pattern paper that you see here is by Die Cuts with a View. It's called Little Misses. It's supposed to be for a baby shower or for a baby girl, but as you can see, I used it on a graduation card. And the little foil glitter light paper that came from Joann's. And then the cardstock is between Recollections and Paper Studios. Okay. So, and then the inside of my card is already done. And I put a little diploma. I cut that with my Cricut Explorer. And this diploma came off of the Recess cartridge. And then I just bought my papers from the outside to the inside to make it all cohesive. Okay. So that is my card for my daughter. The thing I want to feature is one of my tools. Here it comes. The We Are Memory Keepers envelope maker. I love this because you're not always stuck to just making an A2 size card. As you can tell, you can make an array of size cards. And that's what I like, because I don't want to get stuck just making an A2 size card. So I love that. In addition to the fact, just like my trimmer I showed you in the prior video, it makes it easy because the numbers are right there. Okay, so this is a 4 1/4. One of the things that I have found about this is made to be measured once and then you cut out your size. But I found if you're really dealing with a bigger piece of paper, you may need to measure twice. And so instead of trying to decide if I'm working with a small piece of paper or a big piece of paper, I measure twice and then cut, which you will see. The other information I can give you about it, this is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 card. They don't have 4 1/4. It's either 4 inches or 4 1/2. They do have 5 1/2. That I have found is made for a flat card. No dimensions. There is a lot of dimension on this card. She's on dimensional tape and the frame is on dimensional tape. So I found it always helps to go up 1 or 2 sizes so your envelope will fit nice and neat and not be bulky. So because of this dimension, I'm actually gonna go, and it's quite a bit and it's thick. I normally would have went to a 4 1/2 by 6 1/2, which is an A6 card, but today I'm gonna go by 4 1/2 to a 7. Okay, with this I'm gonna show you what I did. This I took as a piece of graduation paper, and instead of lining, which I'm going to show you some of my lining that I do, I'm going to use, I took this was a 12 by 12 piece, and for that size card it told me I needed to cut it down to 9 1/4 by 9 1/4. So I already used my trimmer and cut it down to that. Okay, see how pretty that's going to look on the inside of that card. I love it. Okay, so I find my measurements and it tells me I have to score this at 3 3/4. It comes with a score. So I'm going to score this at 3 3/4. The measurements are already there. So this is really what it was designed for. You punch one time and then you score it. But if you're dealing with a big piece of paper, you may have some trouble with that. So I rotate it all the way around, come back to 3 3/4, punch again, and score it. Okay. And then I'm going to punch the rest without measuring. So what I did was I took this pattern paper and I'm going to turn it to the opposite side, and it's going to become my liner, and the whole envelope's going to be lined. Okay? So now I have it scored like that. This also comes with a corner rounder on the back if you want to round your corners. I'm going to use my We Are Memory Keepers because I wanted to have a big corner. It gives you a nice one, but I want a significant one to just kind of coincide with my card, where I rounded the corners of my card on the inside and the outside. I hope you guys can see that. Okay. Okay. So now I'm just going to fold this where I scored it. Real simple, real easy. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I did. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. In Donha, in Mobile. So there it is, okay? So now I have to, I'll tell you what, I'm going to reverse it because my writing's right there. You don't have to do this. You could leave it just like that. But for me, I like to just fold it a little bit over just to give it a nice little look, clean finished look to it, like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to take this piece and glue it down like this. Okay, so now I need to tape it down. This is just that really tacky tape. You can use double-sided tape, but where I live they do not have double-sided tape, so I use this extreme tacky tape. Okay, so it goes there. To go there. You can use thin tape, but paper, but since this is for my daughter and we're gonna be there, it's fine. She's gonna get this in her hand. Okay, so then I'm gonna take my corner rounder, which there is one on there, but I'm gonna take it and just round it to keep it cohesive with my card. Okay, and to seal it, I'm just gonna come right back with this, and when I get ready to seal it up, I just peel it. No gluing, no waiting for glue to come or anything like that. Okay, it's just gonna be ready to go with this. Got it is what, 2nd day of December, and it is so hot here in Mobile. It is extremely hot here. It doesn't even feel like winter, but you can't have both ways, because the other week I was complaining about it's cold, and I'd rather be hot than cold. Okay, so there's my envelope. Here's my card. Fits perfect. Okay, we are memory keeper, and it looks nice and neat. We are memory keeper envelope maker. Is a must-have if you're going to get into card making. If you're scrapbooking, it doesn't matter. So I wanted to show you a few of the envelopes. You can take either plain paper, white or beige or whatever, because I like for my envelope to match my card. So this is, I kept it plain, just rounded the corners, cut a piece of paper to match the card I had did, and then I embossed it with it, and I lined the envelope. So that's one way you can decorate your envelopes. Another, this is a beige one. It's lined with what the card was done in, and I just took my Martha Stewart punch and at the corner gave it a little dimension. So that's one way. And then my other way, just a plain white envelope that I did, and I lined it with some paper that matches the card. And then I took my Martha Stewart punch. There's a punch around the page that has the corner and the edges, and I did the corner first, and then I went down the side. Okay, so that's a good use also for your Martha Stewart punch around the pages. Just besides that, you can do your envelope. Really cute. Okay, so that is my real quick card. Really hadn't planned to do a card this time because I really want to do a scrapbook page to show you guys how to scrapbook, because that's how I got started. That's where my love is with scrapbooking. But I had this card and I thought, okay, I'll show you Arsenal, which is the envelope maker. So thanks guys for joining me. Remember to create something beautiful and have a great day. God bless you.